guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have the gyeon special. So I'm going to show you a little bit about these products, but today we're going to be tackling the interior. So if your car's a circuit edition or a premium, you're going to have the suede and Alcantara seats. And we also have an iron cleaner for all the crazy brake dust that this car accumulates over just a course of like 100 to 200 miles. So this is going to help us tackle that and eliminate the brake dust so that we can clean it a lot easier. I've never used either of these products, but I have seen them work on YouTube. So today we're going to tackle these and show you a little bit about them. And if you stick with me to the end of the video, I'm going to show you a tip to get rid of those ashy elbow marks on the door pockets of your GR Corolla. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, now this interior really isn't bad because it only has 10,000 miles, but if you look over here, it looks like it's worn down from my leg, and also over there's a little bit of a brighter spot. Things are just starting to mat down, and it's more so just preventative maintenance that I want to do. I've had an STI hatch that did have the Alcantara seats on there, and I really didn't take care of them. They started to mat down, so I wanted to get on these before they start looking like that. First thing we want to do is just vacuum this up. You also want to make sure that you have a horsehair brush. This one's mixed with a little bit of synthetic bristles in there as well, but you want something that's really soft. You don't want a rough brush that's going to scratch everything up and it can actually ruin the Alcantara. So I'll have a product linked in the description that's similar to this so that you guys don't ruin your interior. First thing we're going to do here is just spray this down. Get a nice coating. Stuff smells really good. You just want to rub it in. And for some reason, this one is just leaving the hairs falling out of it. You want to make the little fibers in the seat come back alive. You want it to stand back up. So especially get in there where you were sitting, where you have the most pressure. For me, my legs right here, you can see it just coming right back to life. And I'm going to vacuum that off real quick. All right, after we hit it with the bristle brush, we're gonna take brand new microfiber and we're just gonna rub that in there, and that's gonna cause those fibers to stand back up, look really nice. This is also gonna get any dirt or grime that was in there that you may not have been able to see. So as you go through and start drying it off and moving the fibers around with the microfiber, you can actually repeat this process as many times as you like, depending on how bad yours is. Now, this is the first time I've done it. Mine wasn't really that bad, so I'm literally just gonna do a one and done with this. We're gonna start on the back of the seat now. Just don't wanna overspray this. Same thing as before. Vacuum out those little hairs. Now we're just gonna take the microfiber, fluff it up. If there's any dirt and grime, there really isn't. I mean, my back sweats a little bit. There's really no grime coming off of this. You want the fibers to stand up the opposite way. So when you're done, like for this, you wanna push these up. So we're getting those fibers to lift. You can see how nice it looks. And this is pretty much how you want to leave it. Kind of hard to show this on video. This is the after on the bottom, and it looks absolutely incredible in person. And then this is the top of the seat. It looks amazing. I really can't do it completely justice on camera, but it looks 100 times better. And this product is actually pretty awesome too, because you can do your leather steering wheel with it as well. You just want to put some on a microfiber and kind of dab it in there. And you just want to work it just like that. Because there is going to be a lot of grease on our hands, essentially, depending on how dirty you are. Rub this in and then take the dry side and rub it right out. It's really not that much dirt on my hands. But if you're going on a road trip and you're eating like a bag of chips or something, probably gonna want this after. Just feeling it though, feels a lot better. And speaking of some bad Alcantara that it's very dirty, this right here is like basically brown. That's supposed to look gray. You can see that ring going right here that's really dark. That thing is so dirty, it really needs cleaned next. Comment down below if you guys want to see me do this next, and if you want to see a before and after of what this is going to look like after I use the Alcantara cleaner on it. So this is genuinely going to be used for leather because it is a leather cleaner. This is the strong version. Leather does a really good job of hiding grime and contamination, and Alcantara is technically suede, and suede is technically leather, but Alcantara is actually synthetic. It's made up of a material for cars, and it's highly durable, and that's why cleaning it is so dang easy. So if you guys want to pick this up, link in the description. And now we're going to move on to the wheels. All right, so next up we have the iron wheel cleaner by Gyeon, and I've actually never used any of this stuff before. I usually just get on my hands and knees and just scrub it up my wheels. So this is going to be interesting to try. As I was doing some research, there is a little bit of a misconception between two different versions of these with the gyeon iron cleaners, and there's one that's just an iron cleaner that's meant to take off strictly iron, and this one is a little bit different because it's a wheel cleaner. The reason why this one's different is because it's made to be agitated and used with a brush to actually clean your wheels. So the other iron product that Gyeon has, I'll show you what that picture looks like, but it's like blue. That will only lift out iron, and this is going to lift out dirt and grime as well. So this is the one you're going to want to use. Let's jump into it and see what this stuff does. Now we are moving on to the wheels. These really aren't too bad. We got about 200 miles on here, mainly highway driving. You can see we got brake dust in the lugs, got brake dust all on the spokes, and yes, my wheels are bronze. The directions say to shake this bottle well, and it also says to pre-wash the wheel before you start, which we're not going to do because I want to see how well it does without washing it first. We're supposed to make sure that it's cool. Sun's on the other side of the car, so we're on the non-sun side. So I'm going to pull up, twist this cap, and then we're going to spray it on a dry wheel. There we go. Yeah, and they're really good. And that is looking purple. Wow, you don't want to breathe that in, that's for sure. It doesn't tell you on the bottle how long to leave it on, but I've used something similar to this in the past when I worked in a detail shop, and you probably shouldn't leave it on for more than like 45 seconds to a minute. So let's go ahead and rinse this off. Dang, jeez, man. Wow, so all I did was spray the wheel, left it on there for about a minute, and look at that difference. That is absolutely incredible. You can tell that there's just like a little bit, I don't know if you can even pick that up on camera, maybe a little bit of dirt, but that took out everything. I had brake dust in here that I could never really clean unless the wheel was completely off. That all came out. And even the caliper in the back looks so shiny. This stuff is amazing. Wow. That before and after is pretty crazy. Let's go attack another wheel, and let's actually, you know what? I'm gonna do one more coat on here to see if it'll take off the rest of it. But I'm pretty sure at this point, I'm not even gonna have to scrub this wheel. That definitely looks good enough. Definitely don't want to waste this stuff because it works so good, but I want to hit it a little bit better. And I want to get that caliper because I don't think I hit the caliper the best. I didn't think it would do that. Definitely don't breathe that in, guys. That is so strong. We're gonna let that sit for a minute and see if there's anything left that didn't get the first time. All right, so it looks like there's just a little bit residue. So maybe 2 coats is the trick. Honestly, that product is pretty amazing. I did not expect it to do that well. Now, I know with the seats, it wasn't a huge before and after, but there really wasn't that much dirt on them to begin with. This is so much more amazing. And I didn't plan this as far as just making it like the lowest amount of miles possible that I could have on the wheels. Like it's 100 to 200, I can't remember. Sometimes I'll go like 500 without cleaning the wheels. It's a lot worse. But this in the back, again, like 200 miles. These are pretty dirty. Got this thing sprayed down. You can even see way back there, it's getting just about everything. That's after 2 coats, 1 coat rinse, another coat rinse. That looks amazing. What I'm really happy about is it really gets the brake dust behind the lug nuts that you can't get with your hands. You kind of need a special tool for that anyways. I like this product. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. And just remember, after you spray that on, you can scrub it while that stuff is on because it is a wheel cleaner as well. You don't have to rinse it off and get soap and water. You can wash it with that substance on there. All right, guys, thank you for sticking with me this far in the video. And I told you that I was gonna help you clean out these ashy elbow marks in the door panel. So what you're going to want to get is tough stuff. You could buy this at AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts, and this is good for fabric, carpet, and vinyl. I use this on pretty much everything in the entire car, including the screens. What you're going to want to do is just spray this heavily onto the fabric, let it foam up, and then we're going to rub it off. So I'm going to show you the before and after. I've done this a few times, but there's a little bit of an ashy elbow mark. It was worse before. You just want to douse this thing. Just let it soak in. All right, now we're just gonna take a rag and wipe this. You like the rest of the panel. And that is completely gone. And when it dries, it will not be there. All right, this thing's looking 10 out of 10. Really easy way to get rid of that ashy elbow mark. And if you guys want to pick these two products up for yourself, I'm going to leave a link in the description. So if you like this video and this helped you out, make sure you smash the like button and also subscribe for some more GR Corolla content. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.